If you have ever sat down to study and 2 hours passed, but you honestly couldn't tell me what you actually learned, this video is for you. Most students don't have a time problem, they have a focus problem. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how the Pomodoro technique works and more importantly, the small details that most people get wrong. 7 points, straight to it, no filler. Let's go. Point 1 is the core structure, 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off. Let's start from the beginning because a lot of people have heard of this technique but never actually used it properly. The Pomodoro technique is very simple. You study with full focus for 25 minutes, then you take a 5-minute break. That is one cycle. 25 minutes of work and 5 minutes of break is called one Pomodoro. That's it. That's the whole idea. But here is why it actually works. Your brain can sustain deep focus for short bursts much better than long ones. When you sit down and say, I'm going to study for 3 hours, your brain kind of panics and start finding distractions. But when you say, I just need to focus for 25 minutes, that feels doable and you actually do it. The timer creates the urgency. Urgency creates the focus. Point 2 is take long breaks after every 4 sessions. Okay, so you have done 4 Pomodoros. That is roughly 2 hours of work. Now you need a longer break. Not 5 minutes, take 15 to 30 minutes of break. Get up, go for a short walk, eat something, step away from your study space completely. This is important because your brain is not just processing while you study, it also processes and stores information during rest. If you skip the long break and keep pushing, you are going to hit a wall and the next few sessions become much less effective. Think of it like charging your phone. You can keep using your phone at 5%, but it is going to be slow and frustrating. The long break is the full charge. 4 sessions, then a real break. Do not skip it. Point 3 is use a physical timer, not your phone. This one sounds small, but it changes everything. Most people start a timer on their phone and then their screen lights up with a notification and suddenly they are on their Instagram for next 15 minutes without even realizing it. Your phone is a distraction machine. Don't use it as your timer. You have 2 options that actually work. Number 1 is buy a simple kitchen timer. They literally cost nothing. You set it up and you start working. Number 2 is use a dedicated web app like Pomo Focus. Open it on your laptop before you start. You put it on full screen. Do not switch tab. The goal is to remove the temptation completely. Don't test your willpower. Just eliminate the distraction. Point 4, 1 task per session. Only 1. Before you start your timer, you need to decide on exactly 1 task for the next 25 minutes and it should not be vague. It should be very specific. Something like read pages 40 to 50 of chapter 4, solve 10 practice problems from unit 3 or review and rewrite notes from today's lecture. 1 clear task, 1 session. When you multitask, jumping between topics, half reading one thing and half reviewing another, you feel busy, but you retain almost nothing. 1 task per Pomodoro means you finish things. Finishing things build momentum. Momentum is what gets you through exam preparation without burning out. Real quick before we continue, if you are a student or a professional who is working toward a career move, maybe you are trying to break into tech, get your first role, or figure out your next step, I offer one-on-one career consultations. We talk through your specific situation, where you want to go, and what's actually blocking you. Then we build a clear plan together. The booking link is right below this video in the description. Now back to the Pomodoro technique. Point 5 is your break means away from screens. This is the mistake almost everyone makes. You finish your 25 minutes and immediately you pick up your phone to scroll. You tell yourself it's a break. It is not. Scrolling social media is not rest for your brain. It is just a different kind of stimulation. Your brain doesn't get to recover it. It just switches from one input to another. A real break means stepping away from all screens, stand up, stretch your neck and shoulders, walk to the kitchen and grab something to eat, look out the window, breathe. 5 minutes of actual rest makes the next 25-minute session dramatically more productive than 5 minutes of scrolling on your phone ever will do. If this feels hard, and I know it does, start by just leaving your phone on your desk during the break. Don't pick it up, just walk away. Point 6, the distraction log. Here is one of the most useful tools in this whole method. You are deep in a study session and suddenly your brain says, wait, didn't I need to reply to that message? Or what was the name of that movie? These thoughts feel very urgent, but if you stop to handle them, your focus is completely gone and it takes 10 to 15 minutes to get it back. Here is what you should actually do instead. Keep a piece of paper next to you. The moment a distracting thought pops up, write it down in 2 or 3 words, then go straight back to your work. That thought is now captured. It's not going anywhere. You can deal with it during your long break. This one habit, writing it down instead of acting upon it, will save you hours of lost focus every single week. Point 7, customize your intervals. Last point, and this is very, very important. The Pomodoro Technique says 25 minutes, but that's not a law. It is a starting point. If you sit down and 25 minutes feels too short, you are just getting warmed up and the timer goes off. Try 50 minutes of work with a 10-minute break. Some people work best in 40-minute blocks, some in 30-minute blocks. The point is not the number. The point is working in focused blocks with intentional rest in between. What doesn't work is studying for 3 hours straight with 0 breaks, or studying for 2 hours while checking your phone every few minutes. Start with the standard 25 to 5 minutes, use it for a week, then adjust based on what you notice about your own focus. You'll figure out your ideal rhythm pretty quickly. Okay, let's do a quick recap. 25 minutes focused work, 5-minute break. That is 1 Pomodoro. After 4 sessions, take a proper 50 to 30-minute break. Use a physical timer or a dedicated app. Keep your phone away. Assign one specific task per session. No multitasking. Real breaks mean no screens. Walk, stretch, get water. Use a distraction log. Write it down. Deal with it later. Customize your intervals. Find what works for your brain. Pick one of these today and test it during your next study session. Just one. See how it feels. If this video helped you, please subscribe to my Tutorial Rack channel. I post practical study strategies, career tips, and tech content every week, all straight to the point, no filler. And if you want to work through your career goals one-on-one, book a session with me. The link is right there in the description of the video. Good luck with your exams, with your certifications. You've got this. See you in the next video. Thank you.